Hello fellas and females. As you know, it's time for another video. First up, I wanted to make one last week, but my schedule has been so hectic. To catch you fellas and females up, I am graduated technically as of Friday. I think it was like the 10th. Yeah. And then the 16th comes my graduation. So all that's left is my adult education. But I don't really want to get into all that. I'm just going to say it's pretty awesome. A little worried about, where I'm going to be going from here, but I've got some things set up. I'm going to be moving into another house. I'm taking up the basement, that way my roommates, I guess, don't have to hear me scream, because I'm going to be going to college in 3.5 months. So it's just another point in my life, I guess. So you'll notice here, I added in some extra little things, like I named people up in the top right hand corner when I'm moving them back and forth between players. And you all know I'm Exorcism. Zerka's another guy on my team. EC and the other guy, Rays or something like that. I don't know. He's not really on my team, but he's a good pickup. A friend of EC's. But anyway, for a senior trip, I went to House on the Falling Waters, and it was legitimately the most awesome looking house I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen some pretty high tech houses, and I know it's weird and all, but I like the home renovation shows. I don't know. It's just from where I'm kind of an engineer, it helps me understand what all you can do with something and the thought process that goes into it. I don't know. I just enjoy it. Anyways, if you don't know what the House on the Falling Waters is, it's a house in Pennsylvania that was built into a hill on top of a waterfall. So basically the house has a waterfall running under it, and this was built during the time of the Great Depression. Frank Lloyd Wright is the designer, and when he designs something, he basically has full control. And if the owner, whoever hired him, the owner of the house that's being built, says something about it, he's pretty much like, if you don't like it, I'm not gonna build it. Nice guy. Anyways, he originally told the homeowner that it'd be $30,000 plus. Now this is like in 1920, I think it was, and it was during the time of the Great Depression and all that. It's crazy. So $30,000. Now, back then it was a lot more money than what $30,000 is today, especially being the time of the Great Depression. How these guys, how this man got his money is basically like, he used to own, I think it was the original Macy's, and he sold the company, and they expanded it and made it into a bigger franchise. And that's how I got his mass amounts of money. Frank Lloyd Wright had told him it'd be $30,000 plus. It actually ended up being like $300,000. Bomb online. Talk about a crazy price, especially during the Depression. Nobody has money. Oh, I'm just gonna spend $300,000, which is actually converted to like, I think it was like $3.4 million now. I'm just gonna spend $3.4 million on a house when the whole country's in debt. Wow, that's awesome. But it is absolutely stunning. I realized right here that Zerka, like, he's gone. He got disconnected. I was kind of wondering if he rage quit or not, because he was kind of carrying the team a little bit. But no, I think he got disconnected because he wasn't on the rest of the day. Anyways, so had to pick up the extra slack with the person down in a league search and destroy. But $300,000, $3.4 million. That's a lot of money, but it was totally worth it. The house, it's not just built into the hill. They used the hill, carved the hill out, and that is the house's base. Most of the interior is just basically like carved rock from where they used it to incorporate into the house. And the reason Frank Lloyd Wright did all this, because he was going to retire. You know, he was like 70 years old, and he was done. His game was over. And people started calling him a common architect. That wasn't going cool with him, because he was one of the most renowned architects ever. So he had to redeem his name. So I think this was actually his last piece of work. So this house, like I have a picture posted at the end so you guys can see it. I mean, it is. I don't think there's a single actual corner on the house. The water, they got plumbing and stuff later on, but the water from the fall is ran throughout the house, and that's how the water spread out. I don't know if they had like pipes that ran through that's pressurized that would take in the water and push it up, but it was awesome.
The bomb has been planted.
And they had servants and stuff, and they had on the outside like a little hand wash pool that had water ran from the waterfall. Right here, I get a 2-piece, and it's kind of running up to my story, but I was kind of worried about this right here, so I was like, I'm out of ammo, and this guy's all up on me, 12 seconds left, and I get the kill. So 3-piece at the end. He could have avoided that. All I had to do was back up and pop out of 7 seconds, and he would have won. But I don't know if he just wasn't thinking or what. Anyways,
good job. Get ready for the next round.
They had like a little hand and foot wash place that had constant water running out of it. That you just wash your hands or feet with before you walk back into the house. I mean, they have walkways between the house and the hill, and it was. The place is absolutely stunning. You guys will see it at the end. This is the longest, most drawn-out commentary I think I've ever given. Maybe I said that before, but I don't know if this breaks it. I'd have to check. But I hope you guys are enjoying this video. It's it gets a little intense here in a second, especially since Zerg dropped out and it was a 3v4. Anywho, this house. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off the house. We were pulling pranks and stuff, you know, all day, since it was pretty much a senior trip with the engineering group I was with for 2 years, and I don't know, it was fun. My friend Zach, he did the cinnamon challenge and beat it. Apparently, if you put the cinnamon like in your jaw, I guess like chew or whatever, you can't inhale it, and it kind of just is easier, and you can do it and just take it a little bit at a time. He beat it. He got he didn't just get a teaspoonful, he got like a whole regular spoonful of cinnamon. Beat it in no time. Then another guy in my class, Nathan, he tried it too. He puked in the sink. That's awesome in the hotel. And then somebody drew a penis. I'm not gonna name names, but somebody drew a penis on a piece of paper. Then we have one girl in our class, and they were just joking around. Oh, they just put it under her door because it was at the hotel, and she was supposed to be sleeping alone. Well, turns out she had switched rooms, and the guidance counselor kind of got it, and I was kind of blamed for it. But that's whatever. I'm a senior. I don't even care anymore. Actually, that brings me to my next point. Being a senior, you really do get senioritis. You get a serious case of the faggots. You don't care. Ever. But it's a pretty good feeling. I'm more free. I can work and finish my adult ed. 3 months left, and I can go to college like a week or 2 later after that. So this summer should be pretty good. New house. I should be able to put out more videos because I'll have more home time. So you guys can count on that. More playtime with my team. As for the team, I picked Berserk back up. He's a really strong slayer and pretty strong team captain. And you'll see here that he dropped the bomb like way over on the side in the middle. We were telling him I had this great plan because these guys they kept rushing, and we were getting kind of screwed. The match after this,
Defend the
you'll
objective.
see what my plan was. We just decided to stay back because I knew they were going to try to rush us, and they'd be all like, I wonder where they're at. And obviously, they want to get the best vantage points on us, so we tripped them out. Anyways, I threw some Splenda on a friend of mine's back during the senior trip, and I don't know, he just walked around with it all day. I spent $60 at 2 restaurants. I went to B-Dubs and it was like 15, it's pretty good. Then like 30 at, well, it's supposed to be a casual restaurant. It wasn't really casual, and they I don't know, it's kind of like a bar. But it's expensive. $30 on some I think it was crab meat pasta. It's pretty good though. We were told the hotel was supposed to have a pool. Oh, it had a pool. It was just outside and closed. Nice of them to tell us. But altogether, the trip was pretty fun. Some of the guys didn't like it because it's not really their thing, but I don't know. I just enjoy architecture and the sort. 4v5, or not 4v5, 4-1 rounds versus 5 of their wins. So if you guys play League, you'll know that they have 1 round left to win, and we started out with 3, and we're bringing it back pretty quick.
Charges acquired.
If you guys have any ideas for the videos that you want me to put out, because this summer I'm going to be making another account and put some troll videos out, so I'll link you guys to that. But if you guys want something specific out of my channel, you know, anything you want me to talk about or whatever, send me a message. I don't care. Inbox me. I mean, I read like pretty much all the comments. Actually, all the comments, especially since there aren't many. But this summer I'm hoping to grow into a bigger channel, and I wanted to thank you all for your support. Because this isn't just me doing it. I'm not sure how I killed him through the bus. I didn't even know you could shoot through that. I don't know if you had FMJ on it or what, but it's good. But yeah, if you play PS3 and you're a good League player, I don't care to play with you sometimes. Just bring a full team in, I'll test you guys out. And if you're really good, I might even invite you to Angel Gaming. We'll see how that goes. And here's the plan. As I was talking about a minute ago, we had this plan to sit back, and Ray's listened to me this time, so it was good. We weren't going to lose the bomb mid-map and get screwed over. So it's a 5-on-5 right now. You know, 3v4 game. Last match of the game, last round, and we're pumped. We have everything worked out. We noticed they're not rushing, and I'm like, alright, they're probably going to be held up over on A side, because that's where I would be. I'd be the place to go. So I'm like, hey guys, rush over B side. So I don't hear this guy, and I'm just like, where is he? I hear him run up behind me, and I get the kill. Pull that kill, and the last guy gets me. I mean, obviously I was hit a little bit. I needed to reload, and I was down. So EC's over planting the bomb. Rays has this well controlled. He works his way over and around, make sure there's nobody coming, and runs into this guy. I mean, obviously you're not gonna stay there and take a grenade to the face, but this is the game winner. I think it's pretty good. We played 3v4. I had 13 and 8. EC, I don't look at his score. It was just a bad game for him. And then Zerker got disconnected. I think it went pretty well altogether. But thank you guys for watching. Any ideas? Send them in. And Semper Salis. You guys don't know what that means? Stay safe.